identification, Vincent Lepore, 33 Ocean Terrace, Long Branch. Not a very good evening in the city, not a very good past couple of weeks. Everyone is well known about an incident involving an officer of LBPD. Stated 2 years ago, a particular officer was, quote, a walking liability to the city on the public record at a council meeting. In December, I referred to the New Jersey Force Report. I referred to this officer, who in hereafter will be referred to as the problematic. In the state of New Jersey, on that NJ.com Force Report, of 17,000 police officers, he was number 5 in force. Problematic, in the past year and a half, has had a progressive series of incidents, some remaining suspect to this day. And in the last 2 weeks, everybody know what occurred at a function for the police. Unfortunately, a victim resulted. Separate and apart from the problematic, there's been other members of LBPD over the years that have raised some very serious incidents, and the way they were handled is very troubling. But the particular incident that occurred during the past 2 weeks at the police function, one can only look at the heads of LBPD and the civilian directors over the years. The special treatment that the problematic received over the years can easily be viewed as misfeasance on the part of civilian directors, heads of LBPD, and particularly the current police chief, Roebuck. The fact is, there's been inappropriate action, most recently, by the current police chief in dealing with the problematic on a certain event 3.5 weeks ago. This misfeasance has now evolved into malfeasance by a public official in exercising wrongdoing in a recent incident. This malfeasance incurs secondary liability on the part of the police chief and the city. The fact is, problematic had incidences and a crime that were foreseeable based upon problematic's past incidences and a crime. The current police chief over the years has abused his power, applying special treatments to the problematic. Those special treatments, again, allowed in the past 2 weeks for another victim of the problematic. The police chief, along with past officials of LBPD and directors, past and present governing body officials, are not indemnified in matters concerning this problematic, especially in the most recent incident within the past 2 weeks. One can only respect the privacy of the victim in this trying time, and one can fully understand the victim and the victim's family properly addressing the damages that have occurred in the proper venues. As far as the damages to our community from a now questionable police force and a questionable police force leadership, the New Jersey State Attorney General has been notified with a request for a full investigation of the operations of the Long Branch Police Department,
You have 1 minute.
and to root out the sordid culture which exists. I request other citizens of Long Branch reach out to the State Attorney General office and do likewise. In the meantime, we can only hope the state police come in and start running LBPD until such time that the situation in LBPD is corrected. With the police force, I've stated this at several meetings, there is no difference between the Schneider team and Team Palone. Only the police department has now gotten worse. Junk garment.